Absolutely. Hare Krishna ji, Jai Sri Ram.
Jai
Welcome,
Shri Ram.
welcome, welcome to lawyer, Supreme Court lawyer, Harishankar Jain ji. We are so happy to be here with him. And I just want to say, friends, if you are here for the first time, today we are going to discuss about the anti-conversion law in India and the conversion, forced conversion against which the Supreme Court has given a big push to the center. Okay, we are going to discuss about this with none other than Harishankar Jain ji. Okay, I am going to give you some information for you. Harishankar Jain ji is a very well known face. When he is the plaintiff of in the Varanasi case. Also, we will go through that in detail. And also, he has drafted 6 cases in Varanasi, 6 complaints, okay, on which, including Mashringar Gauri one. And we are so excited to have him here. And he has been advocating for Hindutva when the Hindutva was not the in thing. Okay, I didn't say him. I'm going to talk to him after this video. I want to do a biopic on him. Okay, on his all the cases what he has done as a lonely warrior. In those days when the Hindutva was not the in thing to do. Okay, he has seen governments coming in, going out, everything. Okay, but now let's get started on this subject, friends. If you are here for the first time, please make sure to like the video, comment and share, and also your comments. So if you have any question, post it for Mr. Harishankar Jainji, and at the end we will ask those questions. And also, if you are here for the first time, please subscribe and press the notification button to stay connected. Okay, uh, Jai Sri Ram,
Jai
Harishankar
Shri
Jainji.
Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri
We
Jai
at
Shri Ram.
Bharat Marg, we are so excited to have you here. Okay,
Thank you.
and
Thank
you have been a hero for many of us. Working, I know your son is doing an incredible job, but you have been a lonely warrior when Hindutva was not the in thing. Okay, and we will talk about it. Okay, but before that, going to the subject, anti-conversion law in India. Okay, yeah, Supreme Court lawyer Harishankar Jainji will talk on that. And also, you know see, anti-conversion law in India is coming soon, or what? It is our question. What it means to the religious based schools and hospitals that promote forced conversion is going to be one of our question. I'm going to say you how it does, and what will happen to the fake healing camps for religious conversion. And and as per Harishankar Jainji, one of the tweet he's shared, I will love to share that on the course. He says we have to get into the fundamentals of the Hindutva. That's when Hindutva can be saved. He posted that tweet on 2017, which became a big issue then. Okay, but anyway, welcome Harishankar Jain ji.
जी.
बोलिए क्या है ये? Now the Supreme Court is pushing.
देखिए,
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
kindly, I will not only refer to the law.
Uh-huh.
Law will come secondly.
Mhm.
Law always is foundation, law is based on foundation of the social evils or social necessities.
Mhm.
Kindly consider why in a vast country having more than 80% population of Hindus are being forced to leave their religion like which was being committed and done before 1947.
Mhm.
And the last 800 years, a number of conversions took place and Hindu were reduced and substantially reduced. Question is, why this problem of forceful conversion in India?
Mhm.
That is the foremost question. Have
Mhm.
you seen any type of such necessity in Russia? Have you seen America? Have you seen Great Britain? Any country? Why we are exception? I put the question myself first. Why? Why the girls of this community, Hindu community, are targeted? Why only they convert to Islam? Why
Mhm.
not Christians? Why not any other person? Why it does not happen in America, in Russia, in Britain, or in any country? Not only this, even Islamic countries, sir, क्या करें?
I am saying this to you with all respect, Harishankar Jain ji. If you convert to Christian, they accept you. If you convert to Hindu,
No,
they don't accept you. They don't
no,
even.
sir,
They don't.
sir, kindly consider. Kindly, what I am going to say. Kindly consider.
Yes, yes.
I am
Yes, stop there.
on another point. I am on another point.
Yes. If you can keep
Why?
the phone away without disturbing you,
Yes.
Yeah,
Why is something different?
uh-huh.
The fact is something different.
Mm-hmm.
I am saying something. Well, I will come on that.
Mm-hmm.
Question is, then go in Middle East,
Mm-hmm.
go in Arab. If conversion takes place, Hindu girl,
Right.
none others, even in foreign countries.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to Bangladesh,
Uh-huh.
conversion takes place only of Hindus.
Mm-hmm.
Today I read a news item, one girl was massacred for the reason Kavita, because she refused to be Mohammedan. I am putting this question, the very basic question, and exploring the myself. Why? First, foremost reason is, and we should accept that we are not studying our Vedas and Shastras.
Mm-hmm.
We have forgotten
Right.
completely. If you ask any question, even to a 5 year son or daughter, he will not be able to recite any mantra or even Ramayana or anything.
Mm-hmm.
He will tell you so many poems, so many, so many things, but not. But at the same time, you put a question to any Muslim, he will recite Quran immediately. He will show a hadith. Once I met a boy few days before, a Muslim boy. I was loving him and asked him, what you want? He said, we are going to be हुक्मरान. हम इस देश के हुक्मरान होने जा रहे हैं.
Mm-hmm.
हम लोग कैसे बेटा? तो हुक्मरान कैसे हो गए? My father is saying. I'm explaining this because in their families,
Mm-hmm.
all these things are being taught. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, why Hindu girl? Always see in India, at least I'm not going beyond India, see India.
Mm-hmm.
In India, in in another religion, Hindu Muslim religion, cross religion marriages takes place in which Hindu is the girl and Muslim is the boy.
Mm.
It is a fact. Hindu is girl, Muslim is boy.
Yeah,
Few
otherwise they
days-
kill them. So what do you
yeah,
do? Otherwise
yeah,
they kill them, like it happened in the case of Ankit.
yes, the Ankit. Yes.
Yeah.
No, Ankit was an exception.
Yeah, but he was killed.
He was killed because he refused to accept Islam.
Right.
Is with I am coming on that.
Mm-hmm.
If a Muslim girl comes, then your entire family goes to be Muslim. One Muslim person comes in your family, then your brother, sister, whoever may be, they will all forced to convert to Islam. That is, so never bring any Muslim daughter here. Never. I says. Now this another question. 80% in 80% cases, Hindu is the girl and Muslim is the boy.
Right.
And number two, after all, I have studied roughly studied, not a database. I can't case a data, but roughly. Out of 80, majority of about 90% of those girls, they are being harassed. And unless they accept Islam, they embrace Islam, they are not allowed to live.
Right.
They will be forced. And they never say, even they have to make relations with the relatives of them, like Islam does in other cases.
Right. And even if they convert, then they are sent as a terrorist outside. They
What?
Even if they convert, they are
Yes.
sent to Afghanistan or for ISIS slave sex as like that. They
Yes,
get
yes,
sold
yes,
also.
yes. They become slave.
So they
Here,
have no way.
No
Go.
way. So now the question is, what the law will do? By law will only say, just will be saying, sitting it, no forceful conversion. At the time when you are forced, you are lured. You come, I've got more than 50 cases in hand. They come, no, no. We are very happy. In Delhi High Court, habeas corpus petition, girl stated, I'm very happy. I'm major and I'm going with my parents out on my will. Court said, Mr. Jain, what we can do? She is major. And she is going, she says, I'm all right. What can we do? Our hands are tight. The question is, this forceful conversion law, whatever you make and whatever the court passes, maybe you will be getting justice in 2 or 3, 5 cases, but not in 95% cases.
Yes.
Second issue.
Mhm.
Firstly, I'm coming on the overall situation.
Mhm.
Firstly, we have to prepare ourselves
Mhm.
for a society which is governed by ethos, morals, and Vedas and Shastras.
Mhm.
Our values. Our values is the main thing.
Right.
And that is like, now see, if a girl of 5 years, but I'm saying very practical thing.
Mhm.
A girl of 5 years, Hindu girl dances. On filmy style she dances. बीड़ी जली लेके और फला फला सब करते और घर वाले कहे वाह वाह. Have you seen any Muslim girl dancing? Have you seen? Have everybody seen?
But this is a one point of view. I will give you another question. Okay,
Ji.
like for example, many of the time now the Hindu families or parents are being said that if you want your children to get a good education, you have to go to the private school, okay, and learn English medium, okay, and
Yes.
then if
Yes.
you have to get a good health checkup, you have to go to the Christian hospital, okay.
Yes.
It is
You're
said.
right.
And
Right.
what is happening there? If you cannot pay the bill, you are given an
Yes.
option. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? We can waive the bill for you if you, in case, convert. Okay. How do you call this as a forced conversion? It's not a forced conversion.
No. I say I will be responsible. Take first. Why in India, at least 80% of the elite class, they go to studying Christian schools.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why we are not, have not been able to open our schools?
Mm-hmm.
They pay donations up to 2 lakh, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs for admission of a minor, a teenager in private in KG. Why? If hospitals are there, our hospitals are what they are doing, they are not giving service. They are not giving service. So there is a hospital, people in need, they go. So we that is why I'm submitting. We
One
have
second.
created.
One second, Vakil Sab. I want to say the viewers, please put your questions or input anything that you want to give. We don't want to disturb Vakil Sab. We will have everything at the end going through. So stick around for the live session, okay? And we will go through it. And I don't want to disturb his flow, okay? Thank you. Yes, sir. Please continue.
Kindly excuse me if I'm saying something beyond line.
No, no, no,
Yes,
no issues at all.
I say कि we to save our religion, to
Mhm.
save forceful conversion. Firstly, we should be very clear on the point, without going just what will just we do. Supreme Court say no, forceful conversion is bad. I say forceful is very bad. You will
Mhm.
say bad. And sitting on chair in drawing room. So what happened to Shraddha? She was PhD in the 35 PhD.
Mhm.
What is nonsense? Have a sip again. Have a sip again of tea. So very bad. Very bad. Now bye bye. चल गई हो गई काम. So I don't believe in judges' comment.
Mhm.
And I don't believe in the present day law system.
Mhm.
Because Indian law, that is most impractical. That is most impractical.
Mhm.
Unless you develop the fundamentals,
Mhm.
unless you develop the basics, you can't achieve the goal of law. Goal of law can be achieved only with their fundamentals, not otherwise. You say Be honest. You are seeing that your father takes bribe every
Mhm.
day. I say, honesty is best policy. I see that father is taking bribe in house. You are seeing that you are being, for your admission, extra fees is being given. You see bribe? No, answer is policy. Be honest. What is this? It is hypocrisy. So I am saying, Honorable Supreme Court has said come forward, and I have also filed a petition, and I will file come. That is all together. But to my mind, this exercise by the court and the executive is meaningless unless we create fundamental structure to
Yeah,
develop that sentiment.
yeah.
Number two,
One second. Are you still standing by the statement what you gave on 2017? Religion can be saved by any community only adopting fundamentalism. Tolerance is a
yes,
curse.
yes, yes,
Anti-religion rigidity is a fundamental of survival.
yes.
Yeah. Do you
I,
stand by this?
I strongly stand by it.
Wow.
Without without having followed uh, there's a fundamentally and without being fundamental we can't save ourselves, and Christianity and Islam both are surviving
Hmm.
only due to their fundamentalism. And kindly see one thing very important,
Hmm.
though it is out of track to some extent.
No worries.
Buddhists in India, why they failed? Kindly consider why they failed. I will study Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha was not anti-Hindu. He preached only some path. But he said one thing. Ahimsa is very, very good. But in rare cases, and if you are in a hurry, you are hungry, and you have nothing to eat, then you can eat meat. And what happened? This one point, this one point. Now all Buddhists
All
in
Buddhist monks, they eat meat.
mass in 12 countries, they
Beef.
are Buddhist. They are
Forget about.
Buddhist, but they are non-veg. Only due to one sentence.
Hmm.
Due to one sentence. Jainism is surviving due to its rigidity.
Right.
Due to rigidity.
Absolutely.
Sanatana religion, Brahminism is surviving even today. Maybe in limited part, but due to rigidity.
Absolutely.
Where we have a bit, if I say with one paisa, dilute, we go.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I suggest
Mhm.
if we should preach rigidity, rigid fundamentalism,
Absolutely.
no compromise on issues, no compromise,
No, it's only black and white. Nothing
black
less
and
than that.
white.
Yep.
We should not allow any Muslim or Christian at our home. It is
Absolutely.
my view.
Mhm.
No social gathering with them. We should not mix up with them. We should not mix up with them.
But if they want to convert,
No. They will convert a spy. They will convert a spy. At least out of 10, 5 will be spy. They will be. And I've seen those cases when Muslim boy has said I मंत्र पढ़ा सब कुछ किया तो हम हिंदू हो गए. After 4 5 years, get back.
right.
No, don't believe.
And
Once you believe,
mhm,
once you believe, you will take into task. You will repent. Don't
absolutely.
believe. If you open your club,
Absolutely.
don't admit any non-Hindu. And now Hindu only is who is non-Hindu. I say non-Hindu, not leftist Hindu.
Not
Here,
not Sonu Pappu.
yes. Here you see in JNU.
This happens a lot in the north, yeah.
Sir, 1 minute. Sir, 1 minute. I give you example of JNU.
Mm-hmm.
Go to JNU.
Mm-hmm.
All are mainly Hindu girls.
Mm-hmm.
And they say there's cigarette, charas, sharab, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens? It's open society. They open to all. What is Hindu Muslim? What is Hindu Muslim? And they even lure Hindu girls to have relations with Muslims. Those Hindu girls. Here is the problem within, not beyond. If problem is beyond, Law will help you. Judge will help you.
You want to grab a cup of water?
अभी
Feel
ले
free
रहा
to take it. Yeah, feel free to take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a problem within. असल में actually I was in hospital for the last 6 7 days
Wow.
due to some
You know,
infection.
you know what? I want to say you. Okay, at your age, my parents and grandparents were retired. Okay, and if I have a chance to meet you, I just want to take blessing from you. Okay, and the amount of work what you have done is the history has to know your name for sure. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you to you, and please continue and take cup of
Hmm.
water whenever needed. Don't
अरे
strain,
रोजी एक मिनट हाँ
don't
बना रहा
strain
बिल्कुल
yourself too much.
हम्म तो असल में I was having infection so there was some breathing problem.
Right, please take care
मैं
of
पानी
yourself.
डाल दूँ गरम गरम
Yeah,
तो ये मैं कह रहा था आपसे कि when the problem is outside
right.
you can always fight outsiders you will winner but you can't fight with yourself with your own family. Suppose some riot takes place, some war takes place nowadays. What will happen in India? Can you imagine? And you know better than me.
Mm-hmm,
Number of enemies. I'm not naming anyone.
mm-hmm,
Number of enemies
mm-hmm,
are within country
mm-hmm.
who to oust Modi will even go with that foreign country.
Right.
First, you have to fight with those inner enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jai
that is the
Chand.
problem. Sir, that is the problem. Again, I'm repeating. Suppose just says in one case,
Mm-hmm.
ask him, hang him, imprison him 10 years. A person has been convicted for one case. But how to masses? I will not disclose the name. I have in my phone at least 50 characters
Mm-hmm.
of are complaints of those girls who are weeping. In one case, very recently, 3 days back, when I was in hospital, I received a phone call. The girl is educated, kind here. Girl is educated, highly educated. She is running industry in Bombay. Somebody from Lucknow came there, Mohammedan, and he was working in a shop. Anyhow, he attracted her. He attracted her. The person who was studied only up to earth class. She was highly qualified, lured, and so many things went on. Therefore, without marriage, she had a child, female child. Then he went and said, "If you convert to Islam, all right. Otherwise, kill the daughter. I will kill the daughter." I left, went to his house, performed nikah with another. Now he and his wife, they are threatening day to day to that girl. So this is happening. What law will do?
Absolutely. I have a question for you also.
Ji.
Regarding this anti-conversion law, when we are talking about it, there are healing camps that is happening. Cancer healing. Say Alolia, say Jesus, you will get healed. Anything that you लंगड़ा आता है उधर आके जीसस बोलता है नाटकबाजी चलती है
Yes, yes,
and this is being attended by the great dignitaries, CMs, MPs, MLAs, to give the one of these camp was attended by, you are in Delhi, so your Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal attended one of the meetings
yes,
like that. you know
yes.
what does it mean really to the anti-conversion act and these kind of fake healing camps?
The teasing camp may say it may do something, but it's not going to heal so much. What I feel
Mm-hmm,
that Hindu organizations is Kejriwal, we don't believe to them. He's right or wrong, I will not comment on that. But
mm-hmm,
we have no faith in him. But
mm-hmm,
I'm saying something different. If solution, if you want to solace a girl,
mm-hmm.
and you want Jesus to come out the clutches of the man of the Muslim family, so
Absolutely.
we must open some Hindu helpline, number one. We must give some protection so that without having any fear or any threat to his modesty or integrity, she may live in society with all pride.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that helpline, even some parivar is not creating that.
Hmm.
Come, we will protect you. If you have been forced by Muslims, we will protect you. We are here to serve you. My problem is that I have no such means. That will require a lot of things. I don't have those that means. I have a limited means, but it is required. Some Hindu organization, maybe at international level or Indian level, they say yes, you really you are a victim of such things, and Muslims we will protect you. We will show your pride. We will show honor, honor,
Hmm.
and you will lead a noble life.
Hmm.
It is for us, for the society.
Yes.
A few
Absolutely.
days back, from Punjab, kindly consider. Maybe you may say that I am going out of way, but kindly consider. A women
Hmm.
about 35 years
Hmm.
with four sons came to my house.
Wow. Okay.
His Mohammedan husband, she was MA. She was MA. Mohammedan was doing, he was some फेरी वाला. शादी हो गई चली घर. चार बच्चे हो गए. He went to Dubai, performed nikah there. Now I will not talk to you. Go to hell. All the four sons go to hell.
Talak,
She
talak,
came to,
talak.
she came to me and said that I am here. My son will also embrace Hinduism. Do something for us. I had no means. I had no means to do something for them. But at the same time, I was smelling something fishy also. So I'm not saying that she was right or wrong, but it happened. That she came with four sons and they're weeping. Maybe correct or maybe incorrect. It is a question of probe. But what is of consider if we have some organization can go there and they will test you. If you are tested, you are correct, then you will get protection. So we have got four sons as a Hindu sons, but we have to lose because there is nothing, and everybody is doing politics at present. I'm not naming any organization, but saying with excuses, with, most humility, that nowadays all Hindu nations only with power. How to get power? How to come across with Modi ji and get ticket and our work will go on. They're not interested in him, not interested. And the those or what was in the mind in 1990 जिसको कहते हैं ज्वाला दिल में जो ज्वाला थी हिंदुज्म की वो खत्म हो रही है everybody turn to politics, to politics. आपने केस किया, they filed a case. Do you know what happens? Jain Sahab, kindly get my name also in this petition. Sir, what? How may you can help me? Sir, I will get security. My name, put my name, I will get security. I will get security. In Krishna Janmumi case, I filed, Samir Yadav filed. One person came to me firstly, a Samajwadi party. They said, kindly get my Vakatma file. I will give you 20 lakhs. Because I will get something from my party. And he was using Lord Krishna for that. So this is social environment of India.
But
And on which
mhm.
we have to survive first.
Absolutely. But I want to say you had a great drive. You are behind the Krishna Janmabhoomi case. You are behind the Varanasi case, and of course, everybody. Yeah, many of the people of this generation don't know you much as they know your son. But they because he is on the shows everywhere and all those things, and but it is a great pleasure for you to see your son growing up on your
Yes, yes, yes.
steps, isn't it? How means, apart from this, just quickly, if you can say me in a minute, you know how do you raise children like this for the parents? We see many of the Sanatani kids going, absolutely out of step, but we see your son, and of course we saw your daughter. Now I saw, they, how do you raise give a tip for parents, how do you raise the children with your own value system?
Actually, if you don't mind,
Hmm.
and don't say, take like this that I'm posting something, my family atmosphere was very strict from the very beginning. And I have been very strict with my son and daughter, and never forced them to accept my version, but made them to understand that I'm correct. And the turning point was my son, after completing law, came in profession in Lucknow. At that time, I was in Lucknow. In Lucknow, I sustained some attack, uh, uh, lungs attack, and I was admitted in hospital. At that time, it immediately there, a few days back, I had filed a case for liberation of Tilewali Masjid, Lakshman Tila, at Lucknow. And actually, I was in ICU. My son was in Delhi. As soon as he came to that to see me, I told him one thing: Mr. Vishnu, kindly do one thing. Today itself, I have filed the case in which steps have to be taken, otherwise the case will be dismissed. Go and ensure. For first, that was the thing which turned his mind. Oh, my father on deathbed is so committed. And he said, no, from today, I will absolutely follow you. And he became perfect Hinduist. And he promised me that I will take it up to hill for you. It will be your wishes that I will be fulfilling throughout my life. And what did it cost? Money or power, I will never bend. He promised me. Because I will follow in the same way you have done. Because, sir, as you said, it was not proper for me to say, but I can say, I have the courage because of you. That has so many times came. My son and daughter, the 2, 3, or 4 years, at the threat, at the, uh, I was allowed to have the situation less crores. But no, I never. And that is why even my wife, she quarreled with me. You are fool. I'm like, I am fool, then I will be fool. But my son was always watching me. And he said, no. Now when you have that commitment, then I also have that commitment for life. And he became
Absolutely.
Pangdi
Yeah,
Hindwite.
one thing I want to say you something more. I have spoken couple of times to Vishnu Jainji. I
Ji.
just want to say you, yeah, there are few people who are working on ideology and everything. Okay, Hindutva ideology. There are a lot of people who work on it, and we
Ji.
salute every one of them. What I liked in him was the humbleness. Okay, he is kind of down to earth fellow. He is
Yes.
not like he is a big shot now, to be honest
Yes.
with you. He is a big shot. Everybody
Yes.
all over India, whether you like him or hate him, everybody knows him, you know
Yes.
and he has all the right to be out of balance on the head, but he is not. This is absolutely something what people can learn
So
from.
the reason is, when he will come to my house, first he will touch your feet. First he will touch your feet. And he will not sit unless you sit. These are traditions which are being followed in my family. And I have been very strict to enforce this in my family. Nobody will do anything you can't imagine. Even he can have your chappal in hand. We are so simple.
Absolutely.
My saying is that we should be down to earth. We should not feel, oh, today we are being projected, we have been welcomed. So therefore, we have become so much. No, out down, mellow down.
like Modi says, when you go up and up, I like it because you are get out of the roots. So
Yes,
you are
नहीं
saying
करना क्या है?
Rahul Gandhi
अब ये
wants.
बताइए, ये बेवकूफ़ी की बात है। आज आप मुझे बात कर रहे हैं, तो बात इसलिए तो कर रहे हैं कि कुछ जैन साहब से बात करनी है,
हाँ
तो
जी,
मैं उसमें घमंड क्यों करूं?
बिल्कुल,
बल्कि हमको खुश होना चाहिए,
बिल्कुल,
खुश होना चाहिए। हाउ लकी कि आपने इतना समय समय दिया, मुझे बुलाया, मुझसे बात की। ये जो
बिल्कुल,
क्वेश्चन आपका है कि आपने मुझे बुलाया,
बिल्कुल.
आपने अपना समय मुझे दिया,
नहीं, नहीं,
तो मुझे तो ये
still
होना चाहिए।
for me, you are a hero, you are a warrior, and we are so happy to see you, and I am so thankful. One second, I will just go through some of the comments. Only handful of them I'm going to go through. Government should bring anti-conversion bill, says Grinathan ji. You know, and Samir says Jai Shri Ram to you, and Sajan Tiwari says 2 weeks back this warrior of Sanatan came to my city, and I got the pleasure to touch his feet with my forehead. Says Samirji, absolutely. You know, conversion by force from changing from one faith to other faith is an evil, and it should be nipped at the bud. But अभी तो बहुत वृक्ष हो गया वो. Those who are converted are misleading from the real facts about the whole universe. So, and Srijan Tiwari ji again says, I got the pleasure to take his blessings. He hugged me, and I can't express what I felt at that time. You know, thank you for what you are doing. Absolutely. And anything else as a last word you want to say, Jain sir?
I only want to make an appeal, an
Mm-hmm.
earnest appeal to both the old and youngsters.
Mm-hmm.
Old persons are responsible. With due respect, kindly excuse me. I'm also coming the old line.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Old are responsible for the present day setup. What is mess is there, let it do old persons. Because they were not true to their duty, they were greedy, and they could not bring up their wards, children up to mark according to religion. This is one aspect. What happened, so happened. Now, our father, mother, whatever they have did. Now, the youngsters have a duty. They have a duty to rectify the mistakes committed by their father and mother. They should realize that now new thing, new line should start from here. And we will not commit that mistake which was committed by my forefathers.
Right.
And they should insist that we will abide by Hinduism. We will not dilute it. We will not even go to celebrate Valentine Day, the first year day. We will celebrate only our religion, our functions, and we
Absolutely.
will committed to our religion and strictly.
Absolutely. And one last question for you as we are winding off. How do you see this as a BJP spokesperson from Delhi? Okay. Ashwini Upadhyay ji is filing the petition. Okay. And Supreme Court says, oh, center has to act on it now. And Tushar Mehta ji, who is the counsel, he says for the center, he says, yeah, we agree with Ashwini Upadhyay ji, the petitioner.
Yeah.
ये क्या है, नाटकबाजी है, ये क्या चल रहा है? Just if you
So
can give.
kindly excuse me. It is not proper to say anything. Well, excuse me. You know better. I should not say anything.
Absolutely. But thank you very much for joining us and appreciate it. We will talk in detail. Again, we will love to have you. And thank you again. We will seek. And I am saying it's a great honor for me and for the viewers to take your blessings at this time. Hare Krishna.
Kindly come to India. When you come, I will have your darshan. I and my
Absolutely.
son
I will
both will
come
come.
and meet you. Please stick around. I will talk to you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.